going on, guys? My name is Powerbang. Welcome back to another PUBG Mobile episode. I am here live from China. We're here in Shanghai. I'm actually in the Banana, I don't even know what the name of the studio is, but we're here at the studio where we're going to be recording the PWK Invitational Tournament that's going to be going down when I wake up in the morning, essentially. We're going to be doing the Player Well-Known Invite, which is basically a bunch of really popular influencers and their teams. We're going to be competing for a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'll be hosting the show along with 7 Worlds Gaming, so make sure you guys tune in at 8 p.m. Pacific. That being said, we're going to go ahead and hop in right now, again, to the Asian server, and we are doing sniper training today. Very, very excited for this particular game mode, and the cool part is we're going to have some great competition. So again, top rank in the plane, we're going to be hopping out, and what do you know, we have a fog match here. Really, really fun, exciting fog match. Now, fog is something that, you know, sniping can get a little bit sketchy, and this is sniper rifles all. So this is not bolt action, which means a mini or an SKS or an SLR is actually going to be probably the best scenario for this particular game mode, because a bolt action, you're just not going to see somebody far enough away in order to make that one shot, one kill. But check this out, I'm flying to this school. It emerges out of nowhere and we drop onto the roof, and right away we find the Mini 14. And what's that? I hear somebody that landed right next to me, and he's out of here. Done. That being said, so I'm recording this after the fact, right? Because when I'm in China, it's hard to do voiceovers and play at the same time because of the office that I'm sitting in. There's people around, yada, yada, yada. So I gotta wait till the middle of the night, essentially, due to the internet connection. My hand literally on the edge of the table right there. I wouldn't go any further, and I was hoping the guy would crawl into my shots, and he failed. So I just fired into the ground a few times. Embarrassing, but whatever. We got that SLR rifle on the ground. I see it, but wait, look at this. I wait for this guy to peek, and he just keeps moving perfectly every single time outside. Again, we go ahead and pop down PDK Magica with a Mini 14. He is done, and we'll go ahead and loot him up. That looks good. We got that Car 98 in action now. Again, I pick it up just in case we do see somebody long range, but again, likely going to be an SLR type of game here. We did see that downstairs, so I do want to go back down and grab that. One thing I do notice about the sniper training on the Asia server is that from all appearances, there were far less bots on Asian server in sniper training specifically. So like the arcade mode in North America, that's one of the reasons I almost never play it, is because the few times that I have, I just found so much artificial intelligence floating around, and you'd literally go the first part of the game without seeing anybody. And again, that is not happening so far here. We've already racked up 2 kills, and there are 31 left alive. Now, during this point of the game, I do believe I was interrupted, so I might fast forward a little bit to when I'm running. You're going to see me here in the safe zone in just a moment. But yeah, somebody comes in, interrupts me while I'm trying to record my gameplay, and I was meeting a very high up person in Tencent in the actual companies for the first time. So it wasn't like I'd be like, yo, hold on. I'm just gonna finish this game real quick. You can wait. The handshakes can wait. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and fast forward a little bit to when we get to a little bit more action. So now our meetings have been done, and it looks like we are in the storm. We're in the zone. This is not good. Sitting in the blue zone, haven't even cracked our first boost, and we have a ways to run. So this is not good in sniper training. The zone hurts a lot more after that first circle. It's not gonna kill you or anything like that if you've got some health and some boost, but the problem was I didn't have a lot of health and a lot of boosts here. I do have the boost to get myself full, so I'm going to use that in order to increase my run speed and get to the river here. We pick up the 4 times, we pick up the painkiller, and that's actually looking pretty good. So we're actually going to head now to the river, and again, this is literally just an arms out running affair in order to get ourselves down to the river so we can actually get into the safe zone. So as we're just about to the river, we noticed that the blue zone does have a little bit of room on the bank still. You can get inside the zone. So I use the first aid. I'm going to pop an energy drink, and then we're going to continue our journey here to get inside that safe zone. And we will go ahead and heal up a little bit more once we get in. The problem is we no longer have any health, I believe, if I recall correctly. We're literally just about out of health, so this is not a good situation to be in. We hop into the river, and again, only 45 seconds to go until the next zone comes in, so I'm a little bit sketchy right right now. A little bit sketched out on having to run all the way to this next circle. It is quite a ways away, and we've got to keep pushing into the zone here. So out of the water we come. I'm like not too concerned right now about getting shot by somebody because, you know, they are also going to have to get to the safe zone as well. So I know that they're likely going to be taking a nice little hike in before me. I'll likely be the last one in. Running into the valley, and I noticed here, once you can see, it's weird. Like once I got the ground at a certain angle where you're almost like looking up, and behind the fog, there's that grass hill. I noticed that the device started to lag a little bit for me when I was able to see the ground behind the fog, if that makes sense. So it was like rendering like a pixelized version of the ground rather than just like that white, you know, solid colored background of just fog. So now I start to hear the shots as I come into the zone. Some fighting going on in front of me. You can hear those shots, man. And so I head towards them. I'm looking with my 3x scope. And that's one thing, guys. I am absolutely loving the 3x scope. This thing is amazing, I will say. So I highly, highly recommend picking this thing up. And even for sniper rifles, the 3X is serviceable. It's not optimal when it comes to reaching out long distances and really making an impact. But as far as getting solid aim and accuracy on targets for, you know, medium to close range, the 3X scope is really, really tremendous. So there's the Car 98, you know, ricocheting through the, you know, the fog here. And we know that somebody's going to be coming up real shortly because that is so loud. We know that they're there. And there it is. Couple shots right there to the head with the SLR rifle. And it looks like it's a Korean, actually. So we do take them out. Not too bad. And I'm going to be looking here to get a couple. I'm still getting a feel for that SLR, too, that rapid fire. It's got a little kick to it, so I got to get used to that. But right here, there's a guy on the screen, and you see me adjust my crosshair on him. And just like that, he's down. But when I adjusted my crosshair, I didn't realize that it was an actual person until he shot at me. It looked like he was doing a little bit of the same thing. Not quite sure if I was going to be returning fire, but, you know, he did stop, and as soon as he hit me, snapped into action, able to take him out with a quick headshot. So Weed is going down. It's too bad for him. But we've got ourselves 4 kills now, 8 alive, and there is a nice full level 3 vest along with a flash hider. The flash hider, absolutely huge for the fog maps, and even better than the flash hider is the suppressor. So if you guys find a suppressor, it will actually reduce all of the flash, whereas the flash hider, you know, obviously reduces most of it, and it also makes it so it does not make it so you can't hear the shots anymore, whereas the suppressor really muffles the sound of those shots. So the suppressor is a superior attachment on the muzzle to the flash hider. But, you know, for this particular case, we only had access to the flash hider, so that's what we're going to go ahead and use. So again, looking around here, we know that there's very few people left alive. We got 7 more besides ourselves, and there is one more zone here that is going to come in. So we're going to get into this circle. Again, beating the timer here. So we're kind of on the scene first. And as we head into the zone here, we're going to start hearing some more gunshots, some more activity, and that's going to give us an idea on where to head. So a quick check right here up the hill. I'm just looking for, you know, bodies hiding behind those rocks. Anybody peeking out. Anybody moving around we want to kind of keep an eye on, pay attention to. So that being said, kind of taking a look here, pushing through the fog, making our way through this area, trying to find ourselves some opponents. And we are behind a tree now. Again, still no gunshots. Waiting for that activity. Jumping around, trying to get some attention. We check that house. The door is open. And that is that. Just saying goodbye to one of our co-workers here. There are those shots we were looking for. Muffled and coming through the fog. Those are pretty beefy. That sounds like maybe an SLR off in the distance, maybe an SKS. And there's the return fire right there. So these guys are duking it out in the fog. They've located each other, and we are honing in on their position. Again, only 6 left alive, so we got to look alive here and be quick on the draw. We know they're close. There we hear him. Just like that. Ooh, man, Alex, he got absolutely wrecked there. Got absolutely his head knocked off his block there. The SLR rapid fire to the dome, gets a couple headshots, and he is down. Alex going out, and that leaves us with 5 remaining, with 5 kills. So now we're kind of looking around on the edge of the zone. We don't really want to go too far here, because as you can see, we are on the edge of that white circle. Ooh, rapid fire there with the mini, and he is going to pick up the kill there. So we're down to 4 now. Still don't see him, but those tall, like, sprigs of grass that are coming up are certainly, like, eye-catching, right? They catch your eye. You're like, man, was that a person? I can't really tell. But again, kind of getting off the beaten path here. You see me stop at this tree because I realize I'm really kind of going out into no man's land. There is the mini. Again, he's going for another kill, and there he is. So 1 headshot, 2 headshots, and into Tara is down. And another knock there on another mini. And there is a third guy, another headshot, and boom, he is down as well. Another duo kill. We're going to pick up our 8th kill, moving into the final circle here. And there is just 1 left alive now. We get a duo taken out and their target. So that's 3 quick kills there, moving into the top 5. And we are now down to just 1 remaining. So really, really solid location of these enemies. Luckily, they found themselves firing at each other before seeing me. So I had the opportunity to kind of locate them, hone in, and take them out. So here comes that blue zone, getting a energy drink off as we head into the final circle. So we're going to go ahead and look around, literally just trying to, you see how small that circle is in the sniper training. That final circle is absolutely tiny. So what I wanted to do is not go straight to the circle and stand in it, because then somebody could come at you from any angle. And then you're just left like looking around, you know, trying to figure out what's up. So I wanted to flank around it and wait for somebody to move into it. And as I caught a glimpse of them here on the left side of my screen, boom, there they are. And we'll go ahead, pop 1, and boom. There is the finish. So that is pretty decent stuff there. The 9-kill chicken dinner victory on sniper training, guys. I saved the best for last here. We were able to get this thing done, not too shabby, but I am much more looking forward to this game. This one here was probably maybe the best shots I've ever had in a game of sniping, literally. So we're gonna hop in. This is sniper training once again. We are doing solo versus duos this time. So this is gonna be extremely tough. As you can see, my name is in the top there. So we are doing solo versus duos, and we are flying in. And this drop, just in and of itself, was pretty impeccable here. I look above me and I see this duo coming in from the plane, and I know just based off of their trajectory, they're going to shelter and they're gonna be landing very near me. So I decide to go to a bunker, and I'm going to go down underground right away. I see them coming in, so I know they're going to either angle to my bunker or to the bunker next to me, so I know I'm going to have access early. Look at that drop, though. That's so sick. Out of the parachute, straight into the bunker and underground. We're going to go in, and again, now we are in my wheelhouse. This is my domain. We are looking at bolt-action sniper rifles only. It's a clear, sunny day. We're on a wrangle, and we do pick up that nice pistol there, the automatic P18C. That's going to give us that nice little, protection in case we get into close quarter combat a little bit later on, which we do. But listen to all the action up top here. We've got that Car 98 in hand. We get the suppressor for the pistol. But this is crazy. As we head through these tunnels, listen for footsteps. They're everywhere. I think they're above me, but oh my god, there's a guy right there. We absolutely wreck him. He goes down. The no-scope quick, oh my god, just the quick flick right there, and absolutely decimate this dude's skull. His helmet is crushed. We take him down, and now we are hopping on that AWM train. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the AWM, and now we're hearing more footsteps, so we know there's people around. He's above me. And you're going to hear me kind of, or see me kind of try to locate this guy. As we run through, there's an M24, so I'm going to pick that up instead of the Car 98. Grab a little bit more ammo here. Never understood why there's 5.56 ammo on a bolt-action map. But check this out. As we run up, listen to this. Absolutely nothing so far. There's a shot. Ooh, I caught the ground, unfortunate, but we're gonna go ahead real quickly, get a no-scope. I mean, what can you do, man? So first no-scope, or second kill is also a no-scope. We no-scope him with the right in the head, and that is no-scope number 2 for the match. Again, this game, literally, I don't know that it could have gone better as far as the shooting. So we hear 2 guys running around. 2 sets of footsteps. They're close, so we know that there's a duo here. So I'm trying to get to the entrance here before they come up. You see me look down the tunnel there a little bit. I don't see them, but I know they're close. They're right underneath me. So I jump down. There he is. We shoot him, but we don't get the headshot somehow. Oh, there he is, and boom. We get the headshot there. Game's read is taken out. And we miss on the first one. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to push this guy. I missed the no-scope. Unfortunately, I don't miss no-scopes often on this game, but that was one of them. And this guy, watch how he moves. This guy uh-oh. Not a good time to open the settings menu, Powerbang. Fat fingering trying to get to my pistol here. And as soon as that settings menu got opened, I got all kind of disjointed. I got shot here. We put 5 bullets into him there. Unfortunately, not enough to kill him, and I'm going to reload, and then we'll go ahead and figure it out. Again, Chicken Din Monique is unable to get the kill, but we're able to take out that duo. Now we got 4 kills, still 27 left alive, but we are looking solid now. And again, I hear footsteps up on top, and you see me look up trying to pinpoint exactly where he's at and which way he is running. I know he's running away from me. You see me move to 345 or north, so in my head I'm thinking I'm going to go up above as soon as I get these painkiller and energy drinks taken care of. That way I get my health replenished, I'm back up to full, and I can run faster. So I'm going to hit the top ground here, get all reloaded, get my scopes in order, and I'm going to be going after that guy off to the north. So you're going to see me immediately hook left here, and I'm pushing north. And just in one moment, we'll look around back to our right, and he comes out from the cover of the trees, and we're going to go ahead and see him here shortly and be able to put a scope on him and take him out. So there he is running across the field. I just saw him here in the replay, but I haven't seen him yet in the live. So there it is. Now I see him. We zoom in, and boom, right in the back of the head. GED Pima is taken out with the AWM. Another solid shot there, and we are going to be looking at some more no-scope action coming up next, guys, so make sure you're sticking for that. It's going to be super lit. Here we go, 5 kills, 19 alive. Let's go. Let's see if we can get this Asian server conquered once again. AWM M24 combo. We're rocking only a 4-time scope here. The 6X and the 8X we have not found. And again, as I'm running around, just basically trying to dip, dodge, duck, weave, and dodge. And yeah, don't want to get shot by somebody that's super good that's just kind of looking at me. So looking around, really can't find anything right now, but I'm heading towards the zone. You see that circle, the white circle I just entered into. We are safe for the time being, but I do see a guy straight ahead. There he is. Boom, right on the noggin. Schofield getting taken out with that AWM. We'll put another one right in his head again, but we get the white hit marker for some reason. Unable to find him, but apparently it was enough. Maybe a neck shot, I don't know. Schofield goes down, and that is that. So we know he has a duo partner somewhere around here. Have not been lucky enough to locate him just yet, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So we come up above this bunker, and I'm kind of expecting to see his teammate somewhere around, or at least close by. Somebody else gets killed. We're down to 16 alive. Looking under the windows down here, thinking that somebody might be down there hanging out in this complex. Maybe. We'll see. Do a little looting here before we move on, and we find energy drink. We even find the bullet loot there. I pick it up remembering that, oh yeah, I've got an M24 now and not the Car 98. So we leave the bullet loot behind, and we move on. So here we go, pushing down the ridge. Normally when I run through like an open field like this, when I know that I have to go quite some distance, I typically look for a ridge that I can run on, something where I can dip below grade if needed. So like if I see somebody like this, a little behind him, not the greatest shot in the world. Oh my god, now he's lagging a little bit. And that right there I thought was smooth enough for a headshot. He is definitely dodging us now because he knows he's lit up. I expect him to kind of go towards that shack because it does have some cover and it's kind of out in the middle of the nowhere. But you notice as I run towards him, he's going to be behind a tree or at the shack or something like that. So rather than like stand up and make it very obvious where I'm at, I'm going to close ground and close distance on him by running down below this ridge so he cannot see me. But I know he's not going to run far because he's scared that I'm going to shoot him, right? So he's going to be hiding behind a tree or in that that shack. I thought I saw him there go into the shack, but unsure as of yet. So we're going to go ahead and before we pop up and actually go engage this guy, we're going to pop another energy drink and make sure our boost is good and that we are gaining health and gaining that foot speed as we're running towards him. So there's some shots from up on the ridge and return fire from our friend at the shack. So I know he's there, and there is a dude right up there on the ridge, and we put our crosshair on him. And just like that, headshot, Joker Lynn taken down, beautifully done. And that is kill number 7 with 10 left alive. We cross the street at this point using the berm that we've now gotten by moving this far down the street. And again, being very cautious to try to find this guy behind the trees, and also checking before we expose ourselves behind, like, you know, we show our back to somebody that's potentially behind us, we actually look behind us to make sure that there is no one there. So we check, make sure that's clear. Again, nobody at these trees, so he's got to be in the shack or behind it. Now I see him right there. I check off to the right really quickly to make sure there's nobody else before I approach this thing. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and move on in towards the shack, kind of making sure he's not going to peek me. We'll go ahead and take him out if that's the case. Again, checking the fields right now to make sure nobody else is lurking. Also could be a teammate of his. I don't know if he's solo or duoed up right now. I hear him pop a grenade. And he misses me. So I see him in there. I don't have a shot because somehow I'm really short. He cranks another grenade open. He throws it. I don't know what this guy's trying to do, but he's actually doing pretty good at getting it right outside. I pop open the door, and here I'm going to try to quick scope him after he misses me. So he misses me. I go to get him. Dude shuts the door in my face. So I'm like, okay, how do I get this guy? I open the door again. I hear him crack another grenade, so I'm going to give him some space so he can't actually do anything to me. And there he comes out, and boom, we get the headshot. Oh my God, that grenade blows up at the exact same time. The no-scope AWM headshot. That dude, oh my God, that was just so sick. That's like the third really good no-scope that we've had so far this game. And ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. Not done yet. So here we go, running around again. We have to get to the zone. So as I'm running around, still looking around for people, trying to zigzag as much as possible to make any first shot on me very, very difficult. That's a big tip that I have for you guys. If you're running around, make sure you're always moving. Don't run in a straight line. And right now, I am in the freaking zone. This is really, really bad. I decide, you know what? It's so far away. I've got to just run. I don't have time for boosts. I have a couple of first aids. Look at how far I have to go, though. And this is hurting bad. I use a first aid right now. There's shots over to my left. I'm down to 3 remaining players beside myself. Get the heal off, and we are running towards the zone. Oh my God, it's so far away, and the zone is ticking so hard. I'm getting so much damage done, and we get the heal off just in time. Absolutely a sliver of life left, and look at this. We are half life right now running towards the zone. It's going to be super close. I see a guy in front of me running to the right. I cannot engage him. I have no time. We are going to get there, hop into the zone. We jump in and barely make it. We go prone, and look at this. Down the hill to the left, we see another guy coming. I start to bandage, abandon the bandage, pop up with the AWM. I see him running, pop! Headshot takes out the level 3 helmet, and Winchester is down. Nice work there. We apply that bandage, get a little bit to go, but we look at the timer and notice 10 seconds remain until the next zone comes in, and I'm on the edge of it from the long side. I start to run in. I'm looking for the guy off to my right. I don't see him, but oh my God, there's a guy to the left. We shoot the first shot, we miss, and boom, the headshot follows it up. We take him out with a sick no-scope, and that is just another amazing shot that we've racked up this episode. But guys, we have a serious issue. We're down to 1 final player remaining. We know he's off to the right somewhere, but I'm more worried about the zone. Where the heck am I gonna be when this thing takes me over? I am less than a quarter of my life remaining right now. I really don't know what to say besides whole ass power bang. As soon as I figured out I am gonna make it to the zone, I reload my weapon, kind of get ready to fight, but I know that this guy is going to be somewhere near the top here probably, or off to my right just a little bit. So kind of looking around, trying to find this guy. I really don't know where he is exactly, but I'm expecting to see him any moment. So at this point, I'm afraid to heal, because I know that the second I do, I feel like I'm just going to get third-person peeked and then just popped. So very, very nervous about that, and I'm just about to feel good right now and stop. But as I do that, I see this guy chilling. He's just waiting. And the scope I have on there is literally too freaking zoomed in. It's hard to see this guy. Missed a couple of shots here, and I felt bad that I couldn't finish this one up cleanly. We missed a couple of shots, and this guy is dodging around pretty good. Able to you know, make me miss. Shoot him in the head. That was the back of the head. And yeah, somehow it doesn't register. And now I'm like, where did this guy go? I can't see him. I don't know where he's at. I'm down to just a few bullets, you know. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to play it safe here, and I'm going to heal up. I'm not going to even try to push the action right now, because one shot kills me from any weapon that this guy could possibly have. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to die in one shot. This has been such a sick game. I want to upload it. I'm going to actually wait. We will go ahead and heal up, and then we will take this guy on once we are full health. So I'm essentially watching right now for a flank. Watching for him to stand up on the left of that rock. If he goes to the right, I will see him and or hear him before he gets into a position where he can attack me. So again, just watching with my eyeballs to the left, and I know that he's got to get to the zone, which is to my left as well. So I know that's the direction he's likely going to go. The zone is coming in right now. That tiny white circle is really kind of, you know, super small. There the guy is. Again, point blank, we miss. I put it on his head, and there it is. We get it done. Like, holy stressful, Batman. Powerbang getting 11 kills in this sniper training. 11 out of, what, 37 or 39? I don't know what it is. We killed about a third of the server, and some of the no-scopes in this game just blew my mind. Unreal. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. Thanks for hanging out with me here in Shanghai, China. I will be back with you guys soon. This is Powerbang, and I'm signing out for now. Take care.